Good morning, Panthers. This is your principal, Tom Conley, over at San Jacinto Elementary School. The second video that I have today to share with you is going to be about an application called Remind 101. Now, some of you may have heard this. I think there might even be a teacher or two in the district that are using this, but I want to share it with everyone. And today I'm going to show you how to access this through your Chrome apps or your web store on Google. And also, just so you know, it is available to you through Android or through your Apple Store on your iPhone, or if you have an iPad. But let's just take a look at what this looks like if you're on a laptop. And so I am already in my Chrome browser, and I'm going to go over here to my apps. And I could go to the web store and show that to you, but I've already loaded this up. And so on my third page here, I have Remind 101. So I'm going to access this app. And when I come to it, it asks for the simple information over here. It wants to know my title, my first name, my last name, my email address, and I have to choose a password. Now, this is a completely free service. And just so you can understand what this is a way to increase or to help with communication with your students or with parents. Now, on the last video, I said that I had information and was for the elementary ages as well as the secondary. This one I could see being a hugely important communication piece in the secondary level, but I can see it also being a great communication piece with parents at the elementary level. And so once you enter this in, what ends up happening is it's a confidential way to send one-way text messaging to have information that goes out to parents or to students. And what it does, it never reveals a phone number. In fact, you can see down here it says all phone numbers are kept private. In fact, you never use your cell phone number in doing this. And also, students and parents do not have to give you their cell phone number to do this. So I want to go through this. You can schedule a text. So for instance, if you are telling the kids that there will be a test 1 week from today, you can, at the same time that you're assigning some work or telling them that there's going to be a test, you can schedule your text message to go out the day before the test date if you want to give them a reminder. And once again, all messages are one way, so there's no replying to your message. I've already have an account, so I'm going to go ahead and just hit sign in. And when I sign in, it asks for me to give my email, and then I type in a password, and I sign in. And then you can see here, this is what your screen would look like, and you can add as many classes as you want. So if you have 7 periods in the day and you need a separate one for each one, you can do so. It will assign you, once you make a class, a phone number and a text code that you have to send into it just to set it up and to confirm. And then on a screen like this, you can decide which class that you want to send a message to. I made one called SJE Staff, and then you can type your message there. Now, how do you get your kids or your parents in on a class? You go over to this Invite Students and Parents, and when you click on that, it gives you this little screen here, and you can see number one, if parents can see or students can see this website, you can email it to people, you can print it, you can do a number of things, but they log into this website here that you see on this first part. If you don't want to do that, you can use it in a presentation, or if you want to make handouts to send home to parents, you can send it home in a printed version. But once they go and they log into this web address, it will give you the instructions on what you need to do to join that account. And once again, everything is private and confidential. It's one way. It allows you to push out information to parents in a way that they can see it right away, or to students who have their own cell phones, especially at the secondary level. Well, that's all that I have for today. Thank you for watching our video, and have a great weekend.